Hello, my name is Frederick Taylor. For my usability study, I compared two online photo editing programs. These programs are web-based programs called PicMonkey and Photar. PicMonkey and Photar are both extremely popular tools. They are centered around the everyday photo taker or someone who would like to add a sense of personality to their photos. The white paper I'm presenting to you shows the tools these websites have to offer. These websites require no background in photo editing and are made to be intuitive to use. I analyzed 6 tasks these websites have to offer. The tasks are as follows. Task 1, uploading the image. Task 2, navigating the various editing tools. Task 3, applying a filter or editing tool to the image. And Task 4, fine-tuning the image. Task 5, saving the edited image. And Task 6, uploading the image to social media. I used 5 testing metrics: effectiveness, efficiency, engagement, error tolerance, and how easy the function was to learn. These metrics were based on a 6-point Likert scale. I chose a 6-point scale over a 5-point scale so I wouldn't have the aforementioned midpoint problem. We will see in the final results, though, that a midpoint problem most likely wouldn't have shown up in our findings. The total points for each test have a max of 180 for the whole set, or a max of 30 points for each task. Task 1, uploading the image. For our first task, we attempted to upload an image for both Photar and PicMonkey. Overall, it was easy to use both uploading functions, but uploading the image to Photar showed to be a little bit more challenging. With PicMonkey, we did not see the editing interface until we had uploaded an image, whereas with Photar, we were already in the editing interface and we had to search for the upload image dialog. It was easy to find, but it just took a little bit longer time. The scores that we got for our scale were PicMonkey 30 and Photar 26. For task 2, we navigated the various editing tools. Both tasks were very easy to use, and the layout was simple to understand. PicMonkey did have a slight edge over Photar because PicMonkey offered an image to show us what we would be doing, whereas with Photar, if someone didn't quite know what they were trying to do, they wouldn't have an image to tell them what they were doing. For PicMonkey, we came with 30 and Photar 27. For task 3, we applied a filter or editing tool to the image. We attempted to either apply a pre-created filter or use an editing tool in the image. Both were in the same ballpark of simplicity. Our scores for PicMonkey were 27 and Photar 26. For task 4, we did some fine-tune editing. For the fourth task, we attempted to take a pre-selected filter or tool and fine-tune our filter with these tools. PicMonkey offered us more dynamic with our photo editing. We could change the contrast, do the fade with our black and white filter, whereas for Photar, it only allowed us to change the intensity of the filter, so it wouldn't get quite a dynamic sense of what we were doing. Photar in the end came out with a higher score because of its ease of use. For task 5, our task was to save the edited image. With PicMonkey, it was very easy. We located the Save tool, and we clicked Save, and it just brought us through the dialog of saving the image, just as if you would save a Word document or any other thing. If you've ever used computer software and you need to save something, you'd really easily know how to do this. With Photar, it was rather different. We located the saving tool, which was rather easy to locate, but once we clicked that, we had to pay for a monthly subscription or an annual subscription, which is really unfortunate because this is really focused on the amateur photographer, someone who just wants to do something easy with their image. The scores were 29 for PicMonkey and 16 for Photar. Photar received a very low score because it was not easy to use because we had to pay for a subscription. The same results kind of came about for task 6 with sharing on social media. The share option was right next to our save option, and it was very easy. You logged on to your account. In this case, we logged onto our Facebook account and went through the dialog to share. Very easy and intuitive, and it brought us along the way each step. For Photar, it was the same as what happened before. We had to pay for an annual subscription to save or to upload our image. For our final results and conclusion, it came out with PicMonkey taking the lead by 26 points, as you can see in our table right here. Photar won only one task. And now we can see our appendix of our raw data. I used an Excel spreadsheet to keep track and score everything. I wrote our notes on the bottom, and it just brought us right through easily. Thank you for listening, and thank you for reading my white paper presentation.